Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and a book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called One Giant Leap, written by Ben Gardner. This is the story of 12-and-a-half-year-old Finley Scott, who's been having some trouble at home. Ever since his mother's accident, his dad's been spending more and more time in the hospital, which means that Finn has been spending more and more time with his uncle Dennis. Luckily, Dennis is pretty fun, but that's not enough to help distract Finn from everything else going on in his life. Luckily, he's really into STEM and space travel, and there is a contest that has absorbed a lot of his attention lately. And when Finn is selected as one of 4 lucky kiddos to get to go to space, he is thrilled. So he and Uncle Dennis get on board a spaceship and go into space with new friends. And while they're there, some things start happening that they're not expecting. So instead of learning from all of the scientists in space, the kids are learning how to put all of their knowledge to the test in order to survive. This STEM-focused story focuses a lot on space travel and the technology that goes into it. So instead of it just being a sci-fi story with some conjecture, there is a lot of research put into this book, and it shows up a lot throughout that book as well. Now, that's not to say that everything is totally accurate. There is an author's note at the end that describes some of the liberties taken within the story, but there are a lot of really true scientific facts in here, which is going to appeal not only to kids who are interested in STEM, but adults as well. So this story focuses on Finn and his scientific adventure, but also it dives into human emotions. So as the kiddos are figuring out all of the struggles and challenges that they face while they're in space, especially because it is a life-threatening scenario, there's also a lot going on inside of Finn's mind when he's trying to figure out how to manage his parents, his mother's accident, and where he fits into the grand scheme of everything. Also, because of the situation the kids find themselves in, they're given a chance to really show their leadership skills in ways that a lot of middle graders don't always get the chance to do. So readers are going to be fascinated to watch the inner struggle and growth that happens in each of these characters, even while they're learning all of the space terminology and science that goes into the book as well. There's a glossary at the end for readers to learn a little bit more. And for middle grade readers, it's a really lovely font size, enough white space to give your eyes some rest while you're going through, but also just a lot of intensity in the narrative itself. So there's lots of action mixed in with the emotional component, and it's a really well-balanced blend of both in this story. You will especially like the level of research that goes into this. There's a lot of accuracies and discussion of those accuracies within the book, and fans of space-centered storytelling, sci-fi, and contemporary middle grade fiction are going to really enjoy this story and love watching as Finn grows into himself in ways that you might not expect. If this sounds like a great fit for you, I hope you look for it at your favorite bookstore.